What's up, Wit family? Ryan Cook and Ray Harder's coming at you with some information on hosting and the benefits of hosting with your SEO provider today. So I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're tagging along with us and you're listening, let us know by entering in hosting into the chat box down below so that we can know that you're following along and listening to us. So again, we're talking about hosting, and so, you know, many SEO providers out there offer hosting services with their SEO services, and there's a lot of different benefits that come along with that. And so we're going to talk to you quickly about what some of those are. First one is decreased downtime if your site goes down. So if you're having issues with the site, maybe there's a hacking issue or some kind of spam issue that's going on with your site, causes it to go down. If you're with that SEO company, they get an alert immediately, boom, they get the site back up and running, so you have limited downtime to affect your overall business and your bottom line. Second thing is staging sites. We all want our sites to look better, perform better, be more badass, right? And so those types of things might be the SEO team making recommendations on how they can make it better, or you making recommendations to your SEO team on how you think it could be better. What hosting with your SEO provider can provide is what we call staging site capabilities. So we get that site staged up, and then your live site just keeps running as usual. So nothing happens, business as usual on this front, but we're allowed to make edits, aesthetic changes, go back and forth, and get that staging site to where you want it, and we think it's going to perform well, and then push it live. Lastly, plugin updates. Plugins happen to be updated almost weekly. And it's never really consistent, so you never know when they need to be updated. Their specific development teams update their plugins whenever they feel like they need to. So by hosting with your SEO provider, as they are going in and doing their weekly work on your account, by hosting with them, they have the ability to go in and update those plugins as necessary to keep you guys up on the forefront of technology moving forward. So there's a couple different kinds of hostings that Ray here is going to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to turn that over to her to talk to you guys about.
Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. So two different hosting types that we're talking about, site hosting and domain hosting. Your website hosting is really what we're talking about here. So the difference between the two of those, just to kind of simplify, your domain name is like, if we were to compare this to a house, your domain name is like the address of your house. Web hosting, on the other hand, is the space of your house where you place your furniture. So that's where your website lives. And sometimes these two hosting types are separate and sometimes they're together. So you might have to do a little digging to find out where your website is hosted, where your domain is hosted, and it's possible that they could be with the same company. So just kind of to reiterate what we've been talking about, if you're working with an SEO provider, at the very least, make sure that they have access to your hosting platform. So just in case something goes wrong, you want to make sure that they can get in there and make updates to your website, get you back live as soon as possible. So the most ideal situation is if you can move your hosting services over to your SEO provider. We're trying to do that over here at Wit Digital, getting all of our SEO clients onto our hosting platform so that we can provide the most seamless service possible.
Absolutely. So hopefully you guys gain some value out of that. Hosting is an important piece of your overall website health. Making sure that your SEO company who's working on that back end has that access or is currently working with you to move that access over to them is really important to make sure that we're keeping that health center and forefront for you guys. Ray and I are your account management team for those of you who are actively working with Wit. So if you guys ever have questions about any of this stuff, want to understand how this goes down, so on and so forth, feel free to reach out to us anytime. We hope you're having a great week and continue to do so. Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.